Hello and welcome back to Queen's Wish 2, and yeah, this time we have to talk again a lot in Jajayim. First we will go into this house of the Erudico, but before we talk to Erud Oksana, let's first have a quick look around here, but there doesn't seem to be anything. Yeah, I also wanted to thank the Victus Maximus for his comments. There was one thing which I wanted to briefly mention here. This weapon is, well, it requires this arcane gear, right? This is what I previously had with him and the sword, because he could pick up the sword, but this doesn't have, or this did have some, yeah, a speed penalty, exactly. Which is why I exchanged that sword. In theory, with this guy, I could use the spear, and this would be much better than this, or this amber pole shard, which would be better than the spear, and it would do, well, some more damage. It requires that I would need to put 1 point into magic, and this would then also increase the damage further by having this. But that also means that, of course, I need to take the point from something else. So I could take this away, but I really want to have that. I also, like, this one is super useful. The stun is one of the, like, most valuable abilities I have. Maybe I could reduce that on 1 level to put 1 point into magic. I'm not sure. I also have these 2 points here. Maybe I could also put 1 point away from that. But the thing is that as soon as I also get a tier 2 armor or weapon, like I think the item I got here, yeah, this is tier 2 arcane gear. Of course, now at this moment I still have level 1 items, but at this point, when he's getting a level 2 spear, which is non-magic or magic, then I would need to do the decision again whether I want to put like 3 points into magic just to unlock the tier 2 arcane items, or if I want to focus that on some other stuff. So right now it might be a good idea to take this spear and then reskill later, but I'm not going to do that at this moment. Maybe if we come to a point when we have some enemies which are very, like, weak against magic damage, where this would also make sense, because this is doing magical damage then, and every character, I'm not sure if every, yeah, so every character has physical defense and magical defense, and so if I was hitting a mage with that weapon, it would do less damage than hitting a melee character. So maybe, like, in this battle here with this farm, this spear might actually be the better choice. But yeah, if we encounter a situation where it really becomes hard to get forward and it's kind of obvious that we would do better with the spear, I might do that, but for now I will keep the weapon as is, as this would be, I mean, the future way anyways. Also, there's like an augmentation we could in theory put into it, but which I will not do. So let's talk to Erud Oksana. This long hall safely out in the corner of Jajayim contains a Erudico workshop. It is full of sparks, hisses, little beasts in cages, and full-smelling smoke. A young Hyalithan Erud emerges from the mist to see who is visiting. She inspects you without great concern. Visitor, greetings! This is the hall of the Jajayim Erudico. I am Erud Oksana. You wait for her to say more. In vain. What do you do here? She looks at your armor and weapons. Nothing that would interest a warrior. Humor me. We make potions and sell salves and alchemical reagents. We keep records. What sort of potions do you make? The potions used to make other potions. We also produce the Clarity Brew, the drink that brings clarity. We have none to spare, it all goes to the Tower of the Erudico. What sort of records? History treaties, tales of Waynes, very important to the Hyalitha. Why are they so important? This might be a bit... We are the Hyalitha, we keep the deep truth of the Rokai and we judge those who stray from it. To do this job correctly, we need to study a lot of history. I have another question. Erudoxana is unable to maintain concentration on your conversation. She constantly wanders off to tend to the experiments, catch escaped creatures and take notes on little scraps of paper which then get lost. Great. What do you do here? I think that's what we had, right? Nothing. Okay, yeah. Okay, tell me about the Erudico. We are the leaders. She tries to decide how to elaborate, but she soon gets very frustrated. Go back to the Tower of the Erudico. They are explainers. You produce quicksilver here. The Hyalithans make and trade quicksilver. Our equipment here is for experiments. We produce quality quicksilver and quantity at our mine. Or we did. We had troubles. Of course you had. Problems at the quicksilver mine, you say? Yes, said it stopped producing. Bad for the work of the Erud. Perhaps I can help. She thinks about this. We call it our foundry. It is west across the river. If you offer help, we can pay. They can tell you more. They need to help get the ore. What is keeping you from getting the ore? Monsters! That's all for now, thanks. Alright, well this was a very brief conversation then. Let's go to the next one. Not a whole lot going on here. We could steal some stuff, which I don't want to do. Alright. Next house. Oh, this seems to be a training hall. Defender. Townsperson. Okay, nothing more here. Get out! Okay, I'm going. Okay. Oh, an indoor graveyard. Jajayim guard. Mist Talker Laros. Yeah, okay, this was the Mist Talker house. Letha townsperson. This is the other exit. And that's it. Okay, so let's talk to the Mist Talker. There is an old man sitting cross-legged in front of one of the statues. At first you think he's just being quiet and reserved, then you see that he's exhausted, barely staying awake. There is a bandage on his arm, a hearty meal has been laid out before him. When you walk up behind him, he snaps awake, though he doesn't turn to look up at you. Haven, he says slowly. I thought you would come. I am Mist Talker Yaros. Our Raza would want me to explain our ways, so I will. I'm sure you want knowledge. Tell me about Mist Talkers. The Hyalitha is the burial land of the Rokai. It is a land of ghosts. They come to wander, give us wisdom or torment us. Some of us have the gift of understanding them. Mist Talkers. We talk to the shades, we tame the shades. Only your kind can deal with the shades. Only our kind can do so and remain under control. Any of us can face a shade. The Hyalitha has many tales of how badly that can go. Mist Talkers can face them. Could I learn how to do that? Yaros slowly shakes his head. The mountain folk are the heart of the row. The shades respect only us. How did you become the Mist Talker? I proved myself at a young age. I found a lost crying ghost in the mist. She kneeled to me. I confronted her. That was when all knew what I would be. I have another question. Mist Talker Yaros continues to stare up at the statue. He's trying to make it look like he's meditating, but you suspect he's just exhausted. Occasionally he nibbles at some sort of food set before him. Assistants frequently refill his plates and check his bandages. You talk to the shades. I talk to them. Sometimes they talk back. I hear what they say, I caution them. I learn their lessons. Do many shades roam the Hyletha? Not always. Usually they rest. In times of uncertainty, more come out. He looks down at the bandage on his arm. Of late, there have been many shades. They are angry. That is why so few Misttalkers are here. They are all out calming the dead. What do you learn from the shades? Shades are like people. They have opinions, lots of opinions. If one feels so strongly about something that they return from the dead to say it, it's wise to at least listen. Are all shades helpful? No, some are dumb. However, some carry great wisdom. If they are angry about the path they are living, are talking, we must listen to them. Maybe not obey, but listen. Do all shades talk? No, there are three sorts of shade. One is the speakers, who we listen to. Once their message is given, they are eager to rest once again. What are the other two sorts of shade? They are the old ones, who have lost knowledge of speech. They have also lost thought. They are mad and must be returned to rest. He looks at his wounded arm. This can be difficult. Then there are magical constructs who are not spirits of the dead. These can be, well, anything really. Helpful or harmful? I have another question. There was another option in this, I think. Oh no, maybe not. Okay. Here. What was your last mission? Misttalkers do not share our craft with outsiders. Is it draining work? When we talk and learn, it is true joy. When we must punish those who are lost forever to rage, it is exhausting and painful. Though there is satisfaction in protecting the living. Do you ever get help from outsiders? Now, a long, awkward pause. Yes, but rarely, only in special circumstances. Though, one of those circumstances has arisen. We can discuss it more. Oh, what a surprise! We need to clear something of bad spirits. Are all shades helpful? We can discuss it once more. Yeah, do a shade song. I have another question. You could use help from an outsider. There's one place where the shades are particularly angry. They emerge from the stone desiring nothing but blood. Their rage is directed at Haven. The presence of Haven draws them out. That is worrying. I'd better not get involved. Alright, explain. To the west is an ancient fortress of the Roe. Raxamus, it was called. When the Roe rose up in the Great Uprising, this was one of their last refuges. Haven destroyed the fort and killed all it found. The ghosts are still there, lost to rage, ready to kill at random and then hide in the rock. I think a Havenite can actually pull them out of hiding and destroy them. Okay, you would destroy the spirits of rebels? Not destroy. Return to rest. They cry and cry for rebellion. The long peace has enraged them enough that they even kill Ro. This can't be tolerated. How can I draw out the ghosts? Just wander in the ruin. I am confident that they can't resist the lure of Havenite blood. And you just want me to destroy the ghosts of the rebels? Not destroy. Return them to rest. Though doing this does require blows and fire. If their leader emerges to confront you, you can break these spirits forever. It is sad but necessary. They are heroes after all. I don't see them that way. Understandable. However, they died for what they saw as the deep truth of the Rokai. In this land, they will always be honored. That's all for now. Thanks. Yeah, that's not something we are going to do soon, because they will likely kill us. Alright, let's go to this main hall, I guess, which doesn't really look like a main hall, but yeah, okay. You enter the hall of the Rasa. It is not what you expected. Yep, it's not. It's cold, dark and empty. No guards, no workers. Nobody sees you enter. Yeah, okay, this guy was not here, so we might actually not need to talk to that guy now. There's nobody here at all. Well, maybe one person in the hall ahead. You hear a lone figure walking around. She hums quietly to herself, the lone sign of life. Watcher Juliana. Okay, before we talk to you, we will explore. And there's a ladder. And some pedestal. The Deep Truth. I think we had that already. Making a note. Mountain peak is most remote, secret hard to reach region, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, if you want to read that, then pause and read. I'm not going to read that out loud again. I think we had that already. So let's go to the next conversation. Actually, there's another thing. Treaty of vassalage between Haven and the Rokai. Yeah, okay. Treaty of vassal. Okay. I think we had that as well. So let's talk to Watcher Juliana. You have found exactly one person in the Hall of Raza. She is tall, pale, and thin, like most Highlithans. She is wandering the halls, whispering to herself. The accumulating dust and cobwebs don't bother her. When you come into view, she approaches you. So, but this doesn't sound like this guy just left. It looks like he's not in here in general. When you come into view, she approaches you. She doesn't bow. She has the cold, haughty air of the Highlithans, though she occasionally favors you with a small smile. Welcome to the Hall of the Raza, a place of great honor to our province, even if it's quiet at the moment. I'm Watcher Juliana, assistant to Raza Suharum, and you, unless I'm mistaken, are a Heavenite. I am Prince Kordanor of Heaven, sent by Queen Sharon III of Haven on a mission of diplomatic importance. Graciously said, I have no such lofty post. I aid our Raza, I don't speak for him. She notes the insignia on your shoulder. And you are the prince I heard you might be coming. I have been sent to hear your Raza's petition. I thought so. We knew that Haven was sending a full diplomatic mission. That means petitions. We are grateful that you are here to find out what we need from you. However, I have sad news. Raza Suharum is not here. At least this Watcher is more talkative than the other room, even if you don't care for what she is saying. And where will Raza Suharum be back? I'm afraid I can't say. I can't control the will of the Raza. That's right, I'll take the petition from you. Where's Raza Suharum? When he left some days ago, he said that he had business upward. Sorry, that means that he had to go to the higher, colder northern part of the Highlitha. He may still be there, or not. I can't tell you. I will wait here until Raza Suharum comes. I want Raza Suharum summoned now or else. Fine, I will go hunt your Raza down. If you want the matter settled in a reasonable amount of time, that may be your only choice. To get to the northern Letha, follow the pilgrimage road. That seems the best way to start. Again, I'm sorry that I can't be more helpful. Is there anything else I can do for you? You are a watcher. That is my title and my purpose. Raza Suharum uses me to watch the Rokai. He can't give his opinions to the other Razas without staying fully aware of what is happening in our land. When something seems amiss, a watcher is sent to investigate so that the Highlithans can judge. Our Raza sends me out seldom. Only for the most important matters. It is an honor. How does one become a watcher? One must be hardy to travel our roads, one must be bold, and though that is common enough for the row. And most importantly, one must be able to talk confidently and well. That last quality is uncommon in our cold land. Why are you suited for the job? I love to talk and I love to travel. People like me become merchants, Eruts or watchers. Penning us up in the small cabin with only ice fishing to break the monotony tends to drive us mad. Do you go to all of the provinces? I do. In the row, trouble can appear anywhere, at any time. I don't mind. The pilgrimage road is easy to travel. It is only awkward when I go to the Low Daga. Why is the Low Daga awkward? The men there don't care to answer to a woman. That is why I often go there. They must always be reminded that they don't get to choose their watchers. Who are you watching now? Raza Suharum asked me to watch our own land. I watch the high... There's something flickering. I saw like a blue spot in one of the previous episodes. In any case, these... where were we? I watch the High Letha now. These peaks are where our honored dead are buried. Normally they are quiet. Lately the spirits are restless. You have lots of ghosts up here. This peak is a magical place, and centuries of dead have been brought here. Ghosts are the natural result. How are they restless? Travel and you will see. They emerge from the rock and they judge us. They howl, they shout. Sometimes they attack. It happens from time to time. We need to know if this is just one of the regular tantrums they have from time to time, or if they have a message for us. And what are you going to do? Me? I watch. When the Raza returns, I will say what I learned. Dealing with shades is the job of our Mist-Talkers. They have all a hall in Jajayim. They can tell you more if you're interested. I have another question. I think there was something else. Maybe not. I want to ask about something. Of course, I know that my Raza would want me to tell you everything I can. Tell me about the High Letha. You have seen enough of it to know that this is a cold and difficult land. We have few people and resources. Our main source of wealth is quicksilver. Our main resource, however, is tradition. We keep the old ways of the row. We never deviate from them. Thus, we provide our people with good examples and instruction. We do all we can to be worthy of that honor. Tell me about this hall. It is old, as you can see, humble, fairly quiet. Were the Raza here, you would see many meetings, councils of judgment, more celebrations than you might think. It is a significant place. Razas are being assassinated. I have heard the news from downward. It is a sad thing. Sometimes Razas need to be killed, yes, but not without much discussion and sorrow. Happily, Raza Suharum doesn't need to worry. Why are you so sure? The High Lethans are the conscience of the Rukai. For one of the downward provinces to pass judgment on us and kill our leader? Unthinkable. Or at least it would take a meeting on Prova Krug. Have you heard of someone called the Wolf? She thinks about it for a while. Or convincingly pretends to. No, I don't recognize the title. It's sort of an arrogant title to take, don't you think? I have no more questions. I hope I was helpful. That is all. Alright, Prince. Thank you for the honor of your visit. High Letha petition. But it did not give us any experience, unfortunately. Okay. High Letha petition. You must reach the northern half of the High Letha to find Raza Suharum. Yeah. Okay, and with the other ones, like the Governor, Low Dagger, High Letha. Okay, we can report that back to Miranda. I'm not sure if we should do that. We should probably do that if that gives us enough experience for a level up, but I doubt that. So in any case, there's nothing for us to do here in the north because, well, we will get killed. So instead we will go south again. I will not quick travel because I think that takes longer in in-game time than just running around manually. So let's do that. And there is a day passed and we still got resources, so we do have the option to also upgrade this fort there. Can do some exploration here. Nothing. Okay. There's a large encampment and guard post at the entrance to the High Letha. There aren't a lot of guards though. Makes sense. There isn't much here. Okay, we had that already. That's all I need. Okay, thanks. Bye. Back at the Erudico. There's nothing for us to do here, so we just need to go past. And then we need to go there. Yeah, and I think it makes sense to go to the city first. I'm not sure what we are supposed to do regarding the Geltnas. I have quite a few quests here. The Geltnas. As the Assassin's Guild of the Rokaira, you met High Letha named Galabas in the city of Azam. He can send you on the path to learning more about events in Rokaira. However, he wasn't ready to talk to you, perhaps. Ah, okay, so this might not be the time yet. However, I mean, we had this assassination, so maybe he's able to talk now. They want to talk. Oh, no weapons are drawn. There are multiple watchtowers at the entrance of the Lodaga. This province has a long history of raiding the rest of the Rokai, and the Rus send plenty of expeditions in return. This main road into the hill country is heavily guarded. A group of guards stands and approaches you. They want to talk. No weapons are drawn. Talk to them. When the Dagon warriors get close enough to see that you're Heavenite, they relax. They're willing to fight, but they'd prefer not to, at least today. A guard says, "Welcome, Heavenite. This is a Lodaga. That's not safe time. Raiders and K-Wolves roam the hills. Azam is not far to the east. It is an island of safety, but you should stay close to the road." "Oh, we apologize, but we are ordered to ask. Do you have permission to travel the pilgrimage road?" "I have permission." "Thank you, I'm forced to ask." "You could have... Okay. I think we had that already. Okay, let's go to the city again. You meet a band of Lodagan warriors. They are patrolling the road looking for raiders and other criminals. All of them bear different clan symbols and they have an uneasy alliance at best. When you come into view, they suddenly find an excuse to investigate something off the road. They disappear in the rocks before you can talk to them. Da-dum, da-dum. Okay, so Trade Hall, Hall of the Raza. No, this is probably not the Hall of the Leto. That was our relative. Stoneworker, the Drowning Scorpion, Heaven Soul. Yeah, I have no idea where this guy was, so we need to look around a little bit. What was this guy called? Galabas. Okay, let's see where we can find Galabas again. I'm Ringenburg. I'm not sure if we talked to him. Ringenburg follows you around in case you need anything. You note that whenever he talks to you, he looks down at the ground. No, we had that. Okay. Okay, I don't think that he was here then. Alright. Good stone. Townsperson. Galabas. Oops, that was the wrong map. Erudico Hall. Trade post. Let's go to the scorpion thing. Council Opal. I have permission to go to the Flint Pit claim. Then if it starts producing building materials again, I can send them out for your use. You can rebuild the forts. The claim belongs to Haven. Just okay. Unfortunately, we don't control it right now. Yep. Where are you, Galabas? So Arto is... That was... This is the Scorpion thing? Ah. No, this was Haven's Hall. So this was in the Low Darker. It was R2. Okay. Galabas! I would like to learn about the High Letha. You should. It is part of your mission here. You should learn of us and our purpose. How do I learn? The only way to learn about people, climb our icy lands. Your ways, your warriors, the judges. I become a judge and once angel, our warriors since work here. I've been... What are you investigating? The raids. Raiders have been attacking the Low Darker. Too many of them, too strange. Many of them untrue. We must understand this is to judge it. We must find their purpose. What do you think their purpose is? I do not know. That is why I'm here. They attacked the Prince of Haven. To attack the Prince of Haven was a crude step designed to create violence and chaos. Our lack of understanding greatly upsets the High Letha. What have they done that is untrue? The raiders fight with K-beasts, K-wolves and K-boars. They are bloodthirsty, mindless beasts. To invite them into our lands and arm and feed them is not true to the Rokai. I am from Haven. Yes, you're called Savior, but some others call you our fresh tormentor. The High Letha waits to judge. Until that time comes, you need to make sure you understand us. We don't want a premature war. That is why some must talk to you. Who needs to talk to me about that? What? You have heard of the Geldnas? They are a guild of assassins. They have a special role in the workings of the Row. How much about the Geldnas do you? Know much about the Geldnas, do you? We are the High Letha. All Row answer to us, even the Geldnas. They kill and shape the Rokai, but they are not a fire that burns uncontrolled. They can't be. Where can I learn? None of this makes any sense. Where can I learn? There's a town in the Kranas. It is called Iskale. Talk to Marco Estera. He can send you where you need to go. It will be profitable to you, very much so. Both in knowledge and tributes. My message is given. I don't actually know more than what I've said. Please leave me. Iskale. Okay, that's still far away, and probably that didn't give us any experience. Even maybe it did, but then it wasn't much. Okay, so let's go to our fort. And do some upgrades. And we can probably also talk to the... Well, let's first do some... make a stall. Let's first buy buildings and stuff. Upgrade forts. And the tower. And now we need to choose again. Dedicated to the Row. This fort will concentrate on working with and helping the local Rokai, bringing them a share of Haven's prosperity. Each level improves your reputation with the Rokai, making them more likely to help you. Yeah, I will fully concentrate on that. Each can be improved up to 4 times and gives you a different bonus. So now we max that out. And then we can focus on some other stuff. So what else can we build? We already had the barracks here. I'm not sure how you would actually be able to spend some stuff and then have a deficit. How would that work? Because I mean, I can't build them and I also can't lose anything, so no idea. Unfortunately, we cannot build the apothecary because we don't have enough of this juice. But we can build a smithy, and that's it. Yeah, okay. We don't have any iron anymore. Okay, maybe I should have bought something else. Smithy, bams. And then that's it, right? Yeah, now we need iron. But we will go to the yeah, to the mirror. There's probably another conversation. Yeah, exactly. It's glowing again. Chief Mirth. Chief Mirth sits listlessly in his chair, slowly becoming one with the stone furniture. It would take a lightning bolt to get a bit of energy into this guy. Alright, the mirror's surface is covered with a thin layer of green mist. It swirls slowly, resolving into a crude human face. It speaks. It's Delia. Kordanor, you arrived safely in the high mountains, I mean. Yes, I've been entered the high lether. Good. It is a cold place, in temperature and temperament. You need to visit there, though. Briefly, I hope. I'm glad I was able to reach you. We need to talk. Please continue. I've had a report. You made contact with Governor Ivana, the most remote of Haven's governors in the row. We never hear much from her. I need to know what your impressions were. Governor Ivana seemed incompetent. Actually, was the first one which seemed to be competent. Though we didn't hear much about her, it just seemed like it's fine and it's not her fault that everything goes to shit. So, yeah. She wasn't doing anything. Seemed very competent. She wasn't doing anything. Let's take the first one. Didn't have... Because that is also kind of bad. Didn't have much to say to me. Nor should she. That is good news. She's not supposed to be active. She needs to be present to represent us. But her main task is to watch and be silent. You want her to be inactive? Yes, the High Lether are the tradition keepers of their people. They have great influence. If they are calm, the row is calm. If they are angered, it means great difficulty will soon follow. They want to be left alone, so we leave them alone. We need to make them happy and leave them free. The Rukai is our vassal. These people are allowed to ignore us? Maybe I have some changes I want made in the High Lether. Oh, this is noted. Thank you. Bye. What do you want me to do? Leave Ivana alone. Find the Raza of the High Lether, Raza Suharum. Learn what the Raza wants and give it, within reason. Get their approval and get out. I'm very tired of these errands. What if I'm not sure what to do? I seem to have a lot of authority here. What if I can't make them happy? I seem to have a lot of authority here. You do. You are a prince after all. You have a dread responsibility. Use your best judgment. Maybe it is an impossible task. Then there will be war. We will be forced to crush the row again. It has happened before. Do what you can. I trust you. You will be home soon. I miss you. The mist fades. And that's it here. Alright. Let's leave and then let's head out to do some adventure. Well, actually it's too late for that, because it will definitely take more than 20 minutes to do anything. But we will at least travel to our next destination. Yeah, maybe to this Flint Pit claim. Let's do that and do some exploration here. We can't talk to them, alright. Music, by the way, by Kevin MacLeod Incompetech. As the game does not feature any own music, unfortunately, besides of the main menu, which gives a YouTube hit, which is also not great. Makes you appreciate when developers like the ones from Jagged Alliance 3 are actually saying that they are taking streamers into account and make sure that, that the music isn't causing any issues with YouTube. Alright, so this looks interesting. You find a small mining claim. It's just a dozen workers wielding picks and short swords. They are digging around in some old shafts, looking for undiscovered crystals or seams of deep metal. When you walk up the road, they emerge from the pit to greet you. Their weapons aren't drawn, but they are not happy to have visitors approach them. When you try to greet them, you find them grim and taciturn. You can barely get any information from them. They are from a clan to the north. They are looking for crystals. That is all they are willing to say. Are you allowed to be here? Have anything worth selling? They absolutely do not. Are you allowed to be here? They explain that this is an abandoned claim and thus they are legally allowed to be here. They probably won't stay for long. They haven't found anything of value and they are worried about raiders. Alright, depart. They watch quietly as you leave. You head back along the road to the east. A sudden hot wind picks up. Soon there's sand flying anywhere. It is hard to see. Keep walking. You struggle against the wind and sand and walk east. Visibility is miserable, which is why you don't see the raiders until you stumble into them. There are 8 of them. They are sneaking towards the mining camp to the west, weapons drawn. When they see who you are, they stand to the side. They are waiting for you to pass so they can continue their bloody business. Who are you? The raiders don't respond, they just wave you by. Their faces are covered and your eyes are full of sand so you can't read their expressions. Attack them. You give the raiders a bit of haven justice. They are barely able to comprehend the infinite extent of their bad luck before you're upon them. They wanted to kill the guys who were just doing some mining stuff there. But that will probably mean that we need to head back after the fight, because this one will be rather exhausting. Let's see. Alright, so first, I'm not sure if I should approach them. Maybe not, and just stay at the distance for now. Oh, what's that? Evasion. Oh, they're also doing lots of damage again. Okay. So let's drink a bit. This is not enough. Not a great hit. Spell shield. Here. Yeah. Ouch. Ouch. This is not going to lead anywhere. So yeah, let's just see how much damage we are doing, and then we will probably die. Yep. Well, at least we are hitting everyone. Oh, and this is also causing bleeding. Okay. This also doesn't seem to be too healthy. They will probably need to kill them very quickly. So let's just go all out. It's actually not too bad, because now the damage was focusing on him. But this will probably change now. Yeah, let's go there and try this. But this is not enough. They will not die. And they will kill me now. Yeah, that's just too much damage. We can't heal him. He will die on the next bleed. Oh, it didn't even come to that. Okay, so this is something for later, I guess. Something for my to-do list. Okay. East of Fort Precipice. Level 7 or higher. Probably. Yeah. Okay, let's move east. I just hope that I'm able to do any of the claims then, because I mean, they're probably not going to be easy either. But these little events, maybe they are more difficult than... Oh, this is Gentle Coast? Ah, it's the back entrance to the Erudico ruins. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, maybe we should just try that again then. So apparently there's not that much then. Yeah, let's just try this again next time then. It's probably going to be hard. Yeah, but we will try. So, yeah, if you don't want to miss, well, maybe that misery, but the next episode, then make sure to subscribe to the channel. New episodes every couple of days. So, if you like to follow along, then yeah, please subscribe. And with that, I thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye bye.